Hey, what's up, YouTube? You guys there? Just double checking here. um, yeah, cool. We're live, and just click that. Cool. All right, we're gonna continue working on the backtest script, or I guess the data that we're going to be testing off of, and we're also going to build out the paper trading strategy. So let's get that going here. Let's see. Docs, just want to get the chat for YouTube just in case. But cool, there it is. All right, guys. Where did we leave off here? I am going to do OFI paper. Have that up. And then I believe we were working on core alpha. Okay, perfect. So, hey, what's up, Drago? Drago, what's good, dude? What's up, man? What is up? It's such a great day. You know, we're just crushing out research here. Everything's dandy. I got a good edge lined up to test, finally. We're going to test some different OFI style math. So, yeah. I think we're going to test that out. Make sure system specs. Okay. Data from Binance. Many different coins. BTC, ETH, Solana. All right, let's get a big list of what we can trade here. Whoa. I need to sneeze. Oh, we could do like XRP. So BTC, ETH, Solana, XRP, BNB. We can do Doge. I kind of want to see what the most liquid coins are on here. Exchange. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go to coin market cap. And we're gonna have to go to exchanges, derivatives. We're gonna go to Binance. Perpetuals, we're gonna go by volume. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this Advantis? AVNT, I've never heard of that one. Did not know about that one. Okay, World Liberty. All right. Doge, AVNT, I guess. What is AVNT? Crypto, no underlying asset, no cash flow, relies on fools forward to gain value, pure gambling. That's why we're doing it algorithmically. Dot, you want me to do dot? I don't like dot. Dot's not on here though. Oh yeah, Hyperliquid on there. Hi-Fi. Okay, we'll do SUI. AVNT, SUI. Hype. Perp. Pure gambling. Yeah, Vixen, we're gambling, dude. What do you mean? What are you doing? You're not gambling with us, man? Why would you not want to gamble crypto? It's so much fun. All right. So we need to pull WebSocket data from Binance, many different coins, blah, 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 blah. Perp contract, that this needs to be paper trading. Algo fully worked out. Are you also checking underflow? We're checking a lot of other things with this. I can go up here and kind of look at what we're about to do. So we have drift engines, the core alpha source, which is this different, it's a unique version of order flow. Yeah, King, we're AI coding. Executable order flow imbalance, geometry weighted. So it's not like normal order flow imbalance. We're definitely adding our special little things to it. Concave state adaptive aggressor flow. We have state dependent basis mean reversion. We have marked Hawks plus mass conversation liquidation. So we got like our tier 1, which is like the big P&L driving moves. And then we have tier 2, which are these amplifiers and filters. So we're going to, and then we have tier 3, and we have tier 4. We have 4 tiers. So cool. So realistically, I could probably just show him, or GPT-5, my paper trading thing here. I can show him this as kind of the underlying idea. But yeah, guys, we're out here. We got our strategy. I was diving deep into what was going on in bronze, so I should continue that. We'll go over here. We'll go Think Mini. Checking the underflow. Cool. Yo, look at my quant, I'm cooked. You're cooked, dog? I believe it. I believe you got cooked. You're chopped and cooked. No, I have no idea. Dude, what are you talking about? Yo, look at my quant, I'm cooked. The question is, what API are you actually going to use to execute both long and short trades? Yes, we're going to be using Hyperliquid and possibly a non-KYC exchange called Weeks. So I can show you. So Hyperliquid for sure. That's going to be our go-to. So Hyperliquid, decentralized, maybe JUP.ag. We got this one on deck, and then we also have Weeks. So these are the 3 that we'll target. Public opinion. I'm vibe coding. I'm vibe coding, dude. Doesn't matter what year of college I'm in or out of college. Who cares about college, dog? We're vibe coding. But yeah, we're gonna target Hyperliquid first. Maybe this one, but definitely we're probably gonna look at Weeks for sure because you can do some crazy leverage here. And it's very liquid. So, and it's non-KYC. So, and also I have pretty stable network connection here. So, it's probably gonna be good. Hold up, paper. Bro, it's not that hard to learn how to code. I learned at JS in 2 weeks. Well, you don't really learn like that though. Like 2 weeks of JS, sure, you could like kind of understand the basics, but you're not able to do what GPT-5 can do. I'm learning a different way, not there, okay? We don't, you know this. We go over this every week. We've been through this, okay? Get my trading algo ready. Just don't look at, just look at the docs too. Yeah, we will look at the docs. But I have GPT-5. I'm well aware of what futures requires. We're gonna be highly leveraged. I hate there. Here, whatever that is. I hate it here. I know what's up, dude. We know. We're going high leverage. We're gonna blow out a couple accounts. Who cares? Okay? I'm gonna blow up some accounts. All right, we're gonna use this as kind of like, I want my code laid out like this. Almost exactly. What do you think? When are you going to give up and realize this will never work? Well, Tommy, once, if I can, okay, I would give up. yeah, I actually would never give up, but I know this will work. That's the problem. The problem is if I keep running code and if I keep running strategies, eventually something's gonna hit. Eventually something will hit. So the more code I run, the more things I do, the more strategies I learn. Sir, it's called market microstructure, not market physics. Hey, Elmo. Okay, we're calling it market physics. Okay? It's much more fun. Market microstructure physics, whatever you want to call it, dog. What's up, Spectre? Market physics, market microstructure. It's very similar. Progress. Progress has been made. I have a nice strategy here that we're going to test out. Yeah, we're getting... Not there. Not there. How many times do we have to go over this, okay? We're not learning. This is not how that works. Okay. All right, Hyphy, how does it work? You just let me know within 200 words, okay? On TikTok. Just let me know how that works. Let me know how it works for you. All right, so we're gonna build it out in this. Yeah, Ortiz, it's okay. They might just be these are the regulars, okay? These are the regulars that want to know what's going on. They like to make fun, but it's all good here. Let's see here. All right, this layout is legit, clean, separate, current, good heartbeat, unified log. Okay. You're good with 500 milliseconds as a valid feature stream. Cancel at speed. Okay. I guess we'll do 500 milliseconds. No, we don't need that. Let's build out the algo. Cool. All right, we are also checking the data here just because I want to make sure bronze is not messed up at all. And I really haven't dived deep into the bronze data just yet. So we're gonna do that as well. Cool. Yeah, that's crazy. I want to know what this Avantis is. It's a lot of volume. What are they about? What are they about? Avantis is the largest RWA. Huh. Okay. Okay. I I mean, honestly, I really like what I'm seeing here. Okay. 500x leverage. I think I've already looked at this actually. How do I go to their website? 500x leverage. Avantis. I'm into it. And it's DeFi. XRP, should we buy? I don't know. It's up to you, dude. I really don't have an opinion. I'm looking at Avantis, dude. This thing looks sick. I have seen this. So I did look at this earlier. What? Now I'm very intrigued. What do we got going on here? This looks like legit zero fee perps. Is that why it's blowing up right now? There's no fees? All right, TNN, I'm glad I can give you some content here, dog. What's up, Deets? Yeah, Calvin, I don't know about that. I don't know about that XRP. That's like $3. I don't know. I remember that shit was way lower. XRP. I don't know. It'll probably end up going up eventually. It just could consolidate like a really long time, too. Doesn't go just straight up. So, oh, is this base? Is this a based? Is this based? What is? I'm extremely interested. Access for service is restricted and located, therefore some functions are limited. Huh. What is this Tiger Arena? The Predators Arena? Huh. All right, either way, we need to... all right, we're going over here. Cool. You're gooning. Okay. Let's keep going up here. Oh, it's a lot. All right. All right. We got analyze. We got config. We got engine. We have feed. We have logger. We have run. All right. Analyze that one. We got config. Got that one. Engine. Got feed. Logger. And we got run. Cool. All right, let's see what we got to download here. Pandas and NumPy. What do you mean by market physics? Basically microstructures. When I say physics, it's like what math is able to predict the price movement, what kind of physics, or technically it's just microstructure. How about the interest rate cut? I'm into it. I'm definitely into the Fed cutting interest rates. It helps people like me out. So I'm all for it. When did it? We're programming right now a paper trading strategy, and then we're also gonna test it, back test it. Yes, we use GPT-5. We use that exclusively. What else do I need here? Okay. So yeah, we're coding it up, or GPT-5 is at least. But yeah, microstructure and or market physics, it's one and the same. But it's kind of fun to think of it as market physics because no, it's been around. It's like one of the better microstructure edges that you can utilize. However, it's very short-lived. It decays, like the edge decays really quickly. So what we're doing is we're trying to extend that edge further out to the minutes level. So we're gonna get this on paper trading real quick, and we're gonna figure this out. What's up, LT? Make a GUI for it? No, we're not gonna GUI it. We're gonna go all terminal right now. We're crushing it, LT. We're here. We're here. I'm very into this Avantis coin. No more Crow coin. We want this Avantis. There's Predator's Arita. Currently, what's your algorithm read? It reads a whole bunch of things, my man. It's based off of order flow and balance. Yeah, I know, all these other coins. This Avantis is crushing right now. It's like really hot on. What do you think? I've used number sim mapping, numbers, SMA ping, complex numbers, unity root, and Fourier-end wavelet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Right, what does it look for? It looks for the, what do you mean? Like, it looks for a lot of things. It's not just like a simple strategy. There's like 10 different things that's gonna go on. I think the rate cut tomorrow is going to be sell the news event. Yeah, it'll probably dump. Everyone thinks it'll go up, so it'll probably just do the opposite of what everyone thinks it's gonna do. But eventually, it's probably going to be a buy the dip opportunity. But we'll never know. You probably can't react as quickly as those algos are gonna be reacting. So, all right, let's ensure. Yeah, exactly. If the rate cut Crow to 100, yeah, we can check our Crows up too. Let's see what the market is posturing for tomorrow. I don't understand anything, but I enjoyed. Oh, thanks, Sofelis. But your idea is interesting. I think so. I mean, I just use AI to code things, so it really is like I schemed it up. We're basically taking microstructure. Yeah, it looks like it could pull back real quick. Although we had these 2 4 hours. I don't know. Let's see what happens tomorrow. What's Bitcoin do? Bitcoin's up. What's new? What's up, Sinister? How many things does it look at? I can show you. It's up here. So here is what we're looking at. We have tiers, okay? So we have a drift engine, the core alpha source. We're gonna have this unique version of order flow and balance. It's called executable order flow and balance, geometry weighted. Role is core sign pressure. So this is gonna be my main signal. We have CHI, concave state adaptive regressor flow. We have this one, state dependent basis mean reversion, and marked Hawk's mass concern. So this is tier 1, which is like my main alpha. Tier 2, these are kind of complementing tier 1, and everything else is kind of, so we have a total of 4 for tier 1, tier 2 is gonna be another 4, tier 3 is like another 4, and then tier 4 is gonna be another 4 different things. So everything is kind of, what's up, Rahul? Everything's synergistically working. So tier 1 is the engine, tier 2 is the multiplier and filters, tier 3 is episodic signals, tier 4 is stabilizers and tiebreakers. So, yep. What's up, LT's back on YouTube. But yeah, spots, it's quite a lot. And we're building that out right now. So, yeah, it's missing all of this stuff. Okay. Cool. Cool. Config. All right, OFI paper is what we're doing. Is delta included? No. It looks only like alpha, no delta. No Lima Charlie. It's Guru. Hey bro, still remember me? What's up, Snitch? I don't know. Do I remember you? You look familiar. Order flow delta? No, I don't know about that one. Don't know, don't care. We're doing what I'm doing, okay? We're not doing what you're doing. You go make your own algo, okay? We're not delta here. Shoot, was this the right? Core alpha, order flow and balance. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, that's dope, man. Appreciate you being here, man. I'll just follow along, start making your own algos, guys. It's CryptoBot from, yes, exactly, Guru. NVim? NeoVim? No, we're VS coding. Hey, thanks for the follow, Snitch. Yes, we're basically writing a trading bot. Trading algorithm, trading bot, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. Trading bot. Ugh. Giving minimal surgical changes. Okay. All right, let's go. Okay, we need. My brother does this on Wall Street, says there's properly complete, you need to have a PhD instead. Yeah, Guru, that's before AI, of course. Before AI, I couldn't do this stuff. Okay, awesome, William. I'm just using AI to code it. Like everyone can do this right now. I know people on Wall Street. You would need literally a PhD in a whole bunch of things. Just statistics is not going to help you. It's going to be, if you're good at math, sure, but you need a lot more. You need to be a PhD in Python coding, math. You need to be a whole bunch of things to truly understand a full trading algorithm. Whatever I made here to make this before. Yeah, we got Doctor here, Dr. LT. Guru, but it's pretty difficult to code up. Like if I showed you my trading algorithm and I said, hey, code this up for me, you would not be able to do it without AI's help. I'm just saying, like there's guaranteed zero chance. The amount of math that are needed in this thing to even compete with other trading algorithms, it's gnarly. And all these are complementary. Like, so it takes about 12 people to make what he's done. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It literally, and you would need to hire a quant, right? So these people cost $300,000 a year minimum, probably. So this software we're developing right here costs millions and millions of dollars before AI. Now everyone can do it if you're motivated and here to do it. But yeah, not everyone's motivated. Not everyone's got the self motivation, the ability. Yeah. You'll need to. Yeah, Mr. Sinister gets it. This is crazy what we're able to do right now, guys. Check out Market Monkey Terminal. Hey, what's up, Double O Trading? Remember those only? Okay, we know Double O Trading. Double O Trading speaks philosophically about how our bots don't agree because the market is not completely efficient. He's talking about the efficiency of the market. Okay, paper is what we're going to get rid of. I don't want to check out Market Monkey Terminal T. I'm sorry, why would I need to check that out? Symbolic AI slop, yes, sir. We only create the best slop. It's so sloppy. Or it's pure genius from AI. Well, the way I'm designing these with AI, it's all functional. It's not symbolic in a sense. We first map out like basic microstructure, and then we add on novel aspects to the math to make it more robust. It's kind of the way I do things here. But we'll find out. At the end of the day, I'm gonna find out if it's gonna work or not. Like that's the whole point of having the data here and this paper trading strategy. So I'm gonna run the paper trading strategy. I like that you have a bunch of different classes. Can we see your main method? Sure, you wanna see the main method again? It's up here. So tier 1, here it is. We can get this out to, let's get it to, is there any new AI that I haven't seen? Oh, let's go Quen. Do you use Claude at all? Not really. Claude's good, but it's not that good. All right, we're gonna summarize it in simple. It will just depend on how restricted it is. So yeah, exactly. The gating and all that stuff. So my EOF-G, the order book pressure gauge, it measures whether buyers or sellers are pushing harder on the book and weighs that pressure by how far the orders are from the current price. Why do you love coding? I like AI coding. I like using English to code. I like a bunch of different, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go through this one. So my first one is that, like I said, inputs. Changes in buy, sell, limit orders at different price levels, a distance from current price, sensitivity knob to emphasize closer or farther orders. Simple formula idea. Add up all the buy pressure minus sell pressure, give it more weight to orders closer to the price, then normalize it by total market depth so it's not too big. Use tells you if the order book itself is leaning bullish or bearish, like a pressure sensor for hidden demand / supply. So that's our first one. That's going to be our main guy. And then we got Smart Aggressor Flow Tracker. What it does, watches actual market orders, trades, and adjusts sensitivity based on market state, like zooming in during chaos or zooming out during calm. My favorite fragrance, body odor. Inputs, trade direction, buy, sell, and size. Current best bid at depth. So this is what inputs for this adaptive concavity function makes big trades count more or less depending on context. State-based scaling factor. So the simple formula. Yes, if you pay for it, McDoley. Yeah, you can pay for L2 data. I don't think it's free. Bro, I bet 1 week of focus effort, you will find edge arbing call sheet. Yeah, we're not arbing though. We're trying to just read the WebSocket. Yeah, I know about that. The condors and all the option strategies and stuff like that. We're not doing traditional land. We're doing crypto futures trading. That's kind of what we're focused on. But yeah, I'm going through what my trading algo is going to be doing. So my shy or smart aggressor flow tracker. The simple I've used Alpaca before and it isn't worth it because it only gives you one set of data per day, not rolling data. Interesting. Yeah, I would just use IBKR if you're trying to be real professional algo trading. IBKR or Rhythmic or IBKR. Those are the most professional. Rhythmic I feel like is really, really professional. So, okay, the score each trade by its size relative to market depth, raised to a flexible power, then scale the total by how hot the market is. Use captures real trading aggression, not just volume, but how forcefully people are trading, adjusted for current conditions. The SOUBF, basis reversion engine. So what it does, tracks how far futures price has drifted from the real spot price and predicts how fast they'll snap back. So this is kind of an ARB from spot, which is interesting that we're doing that. And then of course the liquidation cascade predictor. Yeah, Guru, are you part of the Discord? I could share you whatever you want, dude. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, you can just message me. So we got the liquidation cascade predictor. So what it does, it models how forced selling or buying can snowball, like when leverage traders get stopped out, triggering more stops. So these are inputs. Count how many forced trades happened recently, weigh them by size and decay, then scale by how imbalanced buy versus sell liquidations are. Okay. All right, Guru, you can come back. Just follow along. You can DM me. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Predicts panic cascades, especially useful in crypto or highly leveraged markets where liquidation feed on themselves. Okay. So that's our main. Those are our main things. I don't know if the spot thing is going to be that useful because they're very, like they usually are very close. I don't know how. Yeah, Malu, my code's been working the entire time. It's just I keep pushing forward on new code. What are we doing? We're making trading algorithms. Skywalker, we're making trading algorithms. And I was just reading over like the main edge here. But okay, we're still pushing on this code, but yeah. We're pushing the code. All right, we got. Oh, keep going. Yeah, Skywalker, welcome to the live, my man. Welcome to live. So we got analyze. Codex. I tried using Codex. It wasn't. Okay, ML. Yeah, this is we'll eventually push into ML, but this is, yeah, Revive Coding Pancake. ChatGPT is working overtime for sure. He is pushing out the code, okay? He pushes out full code files for me. I don't even need Codex, okay? He does full code file, okay? I did it. I tried it, dude. I don't like how agentic coding works. I don't get good results with agentic coding. It's just not, whatever I'm doing here agentic coding is not the workflow for what I'm doing. It needs to just fully output it all at once. Yeah. there's no need to agentically code this. It's just gonna output it in full. I tried chatting with Codex to see what it's doing, but it's really just like trying to do all these bash commands and all these other things. Oh, fuck. See, this has been an issue for a little bit. All right. What's your prompt to get this? It's like tons of different prompts. It's basically like, yo, make me a trading algorithm user. That's kind of, how do I get a copy of it? It's not even working right now. You might be able to purchase it from me later, BB. Maybe. Fullcheck.py in chat. All right. Let's see. Yep. It's not working right now. We're just kind of designing it and then trying to test it. Awesome. You are friends. I am friends. Very cool, dude. I am so interested in this Avantis. I need to figure out what's going on here. Avantis. Foundation. Token. Is an on-chain high-performance exchange offering cross-asset leverage on crypto, Forex. Oh, wow, they're doing it all. Forex, metals, equities, and other real-world assets. Wow. Okay. And Coinbase. What's up, coach? What's up, dude? Wow, okay. Cool. I'm really interested in seeing what we can do with this exchange. Now I want to know, is it on the base network? But it actually really doesn't matter. I just want to know the docs. So, what are my developer docs like? Overview. Where's the API? API. No. Wait. Oh yeah, Avantis SDK. This is what we need. This is what we need. Here we go. Cool. So they do offer an SDK, and hopefully I can just download it from GitHub. Right? Hopefully. Yes, this is yeah. Over here on the left is VS Code for sure. What if you build an... Yeah, my trading bot has a spot versus futures arbitrage, but it's also doing a lot more. So there is an arbitrage aspect to this bot, but it's not necessarily focused fully on arbitrage. So this bot, part of the signal is how far has futures jumped away from spot, how is it going to snap back, like all these different things. So... we'll see if this works out. I might delete that aspect to it. I don't know if I want... hey, thanks for the sharing, David. I don't know if I want that arbitrage. I really do just want to focus on... What's up, Bronan? What's good, dude? What's good? What is good? All right, we're crushing this one out. We're getting the full check. All right, we're going to check this data. Cool. All right, we're gonna see what my data's like here, so that we can have a perfect data set. Let's get them sharps. Yeah, 3+ sharp. That's what we're shooting for. We want a 3.0 sharp with incredible, very incredible things. That's what we're pushing for. I mean, all right. Let's see here. So it looks promising. That's good. It's always good when it says it's promising. State aware. Okay. A sweep on an EMA cross, and yeah, EMA and stuff like that's not gonna. And if you're running that on like TradingView, it's really not gonna work. You need to jump over to Python and run your get some data from Binance and start running backtests with just start AI coding. It's too easy, dude. And you can do so much more better than EMA cross. There's so much, research already on that. Yeah, EMA cross is not really. It's not really working out anymore. The edge is decayed. Quen 3 Max preview. All right, engine is getting pretty big here. Thank you for the following. All right, let's look up Avantis. Let's see if we can't get AI mode. Oh, what? They got rid of it? Oh, that's lame. All right, let's see here. Avantis is a native. Okay. Let's see if what blockchain. You know what? We're gonna turn this light on here. Oh, all right. Well, now I'm more yellow, but okay. I can deal. Are these price volume signals you're running? It's a lot more. We're doing this here. So we have order book dynamics, realized trade aggression, mean reversion, and derivatives, and liquidity cascade. Those are all the 4 things. Those are my main edge that we're looking at. Okay. Yeah, Avantis. Oh, it's on the base network. Okay, very cool. Now, is the API good? Okay, so they do have public. Let's see if they have like a public WebSocket. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's go to their GitHub. Avantis Labs. I will follow them. Here we go. This is what we need here. 0 fee perps. How does that work? Are they just saying it's 0 fee as in it's like low? Make a tool talk 1.6. No, I won't do anything for less than 10,000. Start Tokyo Scripts. Yes, I'm in the Air Force. That's why I need $10,000, Stark. I can't mess around here. 1.6K. I'm in the Air Force, man. I have that much time. Now I'm getting out though. Yes, L, I'm in the Air Force. What about it? What about being in the Air Force do you want to know about? I'm getting out though. No, I'm getting out in December. It's okay. I mean, if you need a job, like it'll get you going. You're gonna deal with some stuff. You know, it's not like civilian life where you kind of have freedom. So some people handle it differently. I will be getting out in December. Oh, well, you're probably not gonna like. You're not gonna like any job, dude. No job is something. Jobs aren't something you like. You want to do something entrepreneurial. If you truly want to do something you truly love, like what I'm doing here, like find a passion that you love doing. Like I'm doing this after work. I want to do this entrepreneurially when I get out. People are interested in it. What's up, L? Why is there so many L's here? There's 2 L. Just lurking? But what? World domination. There's too many L's, dude. What's going on? I'm taking the W. Y'all are one and the same, except one wants world domination. Your job's working you. I don't know what's going on. My job is working me horribly. How dare they work me? This is not allowed, Sinister. Job but working you? Wait. Yeah, guys, I highly recommend y'all do your entrepreneurially. Okay, this is really not working. Is this using? It's using duck database. So, all right, we're crushing out that. That was not working. Hopefully this works better. Yeah, I'm born to be an entrepreneur, not work. Yeah, exactly. That's what you're saying. Yeah, if you're in the Air Force, you can. Yeah, you have like no freedom. You really can't leave your job. So I would, tough it out at your job now and then start something entrepreneurially on the side. Like that's why you see me live streaming, right? Like you need to be in front of the camera. Unfortunately, that's how you become an entrepreneur is you need to be on camera. You need to have like a personal brand. You need to do something, I guess, that's cool. I mean, really, people do anything on the internet nowadays, but realistically, you want something that can be monetized. Um, Entertainment is kind of not what you should be going for, right? I don't know are you into this? Like you could follow my footsteps in doing this. Vibe coding. Vibe coding software is like the big entrepreneurial thing to do. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Good. Don't you see the writing on the wall? Literally anyone can do this, but not everyone's doing it, the way that I'm doing it. Like I'm getting good results. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in coding, definitely start doing something entrepreneurially with that. Like just build code in your free time. Don't quit your job, clearly, because that puts stress and you need to have like some sort of way to live. But yeah, just slowly build up an audience. The audience will, eventually, I don't know. Yeah, just build an audience, dude. It's basically it. Build an audience. Right? Job you're quit. Yes. Don't quit your job, but quit job you're quite. Oh, okay. You're fine then. You could probably quit your job. The thing is, you need to. I don't know. At 19, I had no idea what the heck I was doing. So, unfortunately, I would just start talking to GPT-5 about what you kind of want to do. Just start talking to AI, but like don't have AI psychosis and like kind of have like your own free will and free thoughts. Like think for yourself, right? But just understand that no matter what, entrepreneurially, you need to get on camera, and you need to be able to make websites. You need to be able to make whatever it is. But yeah, ideally software because you can just sell that over and over and over again. Or, the education space is big. People need to know how to vibe code. Businesses need order flow, like checkout system or e-commerce. None of that. It's more trading algorithm timer. Order flow and balance as in has nothing to do with e-commerce. It has something to do with like charts, like K-line charts. Oh yeah, not e-commerce. Interesting. I mean, I'm sure you can do some order flow imbalance. Like if your Shopify store was like flowing in money somehow, and you could analyze that somehow. But there wouldn't be an imbalance. It would just be kind of normal financials. I'm both, MB. I'm both. You need to do both. You need to be a trader and a developer in order to do this stuff. You don't need to be. Let me just rephrase that. You can literally just start talking GPT-5 and it'll give you trading algorithms. But making trading algorithms requires you to know, like, what's your stack. We're just using Python right now, Hyperliquid. We have Hyperliquid. So the target exchanges are Hyperliquid, Jupyter, maybe Avantis, and then Weeks. But for the most part, we just use GPT-5 and Python. Yeah, that's kind of what we do. Crypto? Okay, cool. Yeah, MB, maybe you'd want to add an algorithm in there just to get you going. Yes, I've tried Claude, Tamer. It's not as good as GPT-5. Claude is it's not as good. Not as good. You must use GPT AI machine learning. Bank. Yes, I will use this. We will use machine learning at some point for sure. And we have used machine learning in the past. But we're going to try making this algorithm. I mean, we're making it right now. It's like it's coming out. Let's see. All right. Let's see if this works. Cool. All right, we're also checking this data source to make sure it's perfectly fine. Because I guess we skipped that part. I kind of jumped right into making the silver data versus the bronze. I am very interested in this Avantis, so I want to know. Okay. So this is using. Oh, okay. I see they have this. Do you sell software too, or maybe do you? Yeah, I mean, right now I just literally I'm just doing my own side project, but I'm open to selling the trading bot when I make it and I know it's working, or doing like a startup, or I don't know. I'll figure out how to monetize later. Just kind of just doing what I want to do right now, which is just making these trading algorithms with AI, running them, doing these things. Yeah, thanks for following, man. Yeah. People do reach out to me, but it's people reach out to me and be like, "Oh, can you help me do this, do that?" It's not the greatest when you have to stop what you want to do and you're pursuing to work on someone else's thing. So ideally, I want to be doing my thing and then just having that monetized. Yeah, it'll all figure out. I'm not really too worried about Tamer. So you're going to make bots based on limits? No, it'll probably, yeah, there's going to be tons of different bots. It's going to be based, my first one won't be on limit order book. It'll be, or when you say maker or taker, it's probably going to be a taker strategy first, just because of the simplicity. And maker is a different trading algorithm. When you're doing maker style trades, it's different. It's different. This one's gonna be a little more aggressive. It needs to just immediately be in, and immediately it'll be a little bit higher fees, but whatever. Figure it out. Okay, let's see what we got here. You know what I'm gonna do? See, this is how I will do a lot of things here. So I have this Avantis Trader SDK. I'm just gonna download the whole thing. Like, I don't even care. Well, the fees are a part of it, right? Like, my bot will know that it needs a certain amount of bips in order to win. So, the point of taker is that you can get in and out of your trades as you need to be. These maker, I'm sure I can do the maker too. Like, let's be real, I can probably do both. Right now we're gonna do taker. If I can conquer taker, yep. Yeah, exactly. We have that all. We will have that in here for my paper trading strategy. We'll mimic some sort of slippage. We're not really slippage is minimal when I'm trading the amount of money I'm trading. It's still a little bit, but the fees are going to be the biggest thing. It needs I need 30 bips probably to break even every trade. So yes, I know, L. And there's different strategies targeting different things, right? A taker strategy is going to be a little more aggressive. Like if like my algo sees the price is popping off or in a liquidation, like it needs to get in. Okay? So this strategy is going to be a little more aggressive. It's going to be looking for those large moves. So the fees I'm not too worried about. Where'd you lose a trade? The pips is negative beat. Need to be tracked. Yep, Mr. Smith. We're tracking that. We're gonna have all the data tracked up, and of course, like afterwards, once we're gonna collect data on the paper trading as well. And obviously, we're gonna put this all into the backtest script as well too. So. Yep. This ain't my first rodeo doing this here. We know about the, like I designed the algo from the get-go. In order to get a good trading algorithm from GPT-5, you need to describe their constraints or your constraints. And the biggest part of your constraints is, oh, okay, what are your fees? What are you trying to do? So I built it from a taker perspective with high fees, needing to get the bigger moves. So, yes, Josh, you're just looking at a Python code and a terminal, and you're just looking at GPT-5, really. It's not too much. Yes, L, but there's ways that you can make your backtesting very close. It could be very close, okay? It's not perfect, but you need that backtest because like I'm about to run this paper on like 10 different coins at one time, but the thing is we're in a specific regime here. And if I need to test my algo out on different regimes, then I will throw it live once it's ready. It's not ready. So would you theoretically only activate the bot during high vol? No, it's the math will kind of figure out what it's going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. But I programmed it, or me and GPT discussed what it would theoretically do. So we're looking at market microstructure, and we're taking that short-lived edge, and we're trying to extrapolate that out further into the minutes. Be down to confidence the way the market is. Yeah, it's like probably pretty low. I mean, this move right here was nice. This was a very decent move. So that was like a 2% move right there. So this is kind of what we're looking for. Like we would obviously need to figure out how to profit from that move. So. But yeah, we're also trying to figure out why this is not working. Thanks for the follow street concept. Shabusha. All right, let's. We need to optimize this script here. So what do we do here? No. We got feed. All right, we should be able to run it after these files here. Feed. Okay, we got engine. Okay. We have analyze. Sorry, what are you coding here? Can't really see the letters. Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you want to go to a better stream, I'm live on YouTube as well. But we're just making a trading algorithm, and we have a paper trading project, and we also have a back testing project, basically. So We're doing different things currently. Right now, I'm just double checking that my bronze data is like good, like there's no gaps. The data is good. We're double checking the bronze data. And then my OFI, we're building out a fully completed trading strategy or trading algorithm. So we're gonna test that on a bunch of different coins, hopefully. So yeah, let's see what. Oh, well, that was a mini. That's not good. All right, we're closing out that again. We need speed. It's like, oh geez. Y'all names are crazy, dude. All right, let's see. Shoot. Not what I wanted. Oh, that was what I wanted, actually. Divergences? No, we're not really doing divergences. We're doing like order flow and balance type stuff, microstructure, based alpha and edge. So see us. Yeah, Mr. Sinister, you can figure that out yourself. I don't know. We can click his profile. He looks kind of like a dude. It's definitely a dude. It's a dude. I'm looking at him. All right. I don't know what's going on there. That name is wild, though. Y'all are crazy TikTokers, dude. Crazy TikToking. Okay, nice. Well-structured code base. Clear separation of analysis. Okay. I mean, I can. Okay, well. Okay, he's whatever you want, guy. Okay, I mean. What is you have to ask Mr. Sinister because I'm chilling here. Limited carbon. Is that cream? Oh, you like the keyboard? Eula F99 Pro. If you're interested in keyboard sounds. This is the keyboard sound. All right, we just downloaded the Avantis. All right, guys, let's keep it trading algo centric. All right, I'm gonna actually just drag and drop this here, and then we're going to, what am I gonna do here? We're gonna open this up. So this is how I would do this here. We're going to drag over my context grabber, and we're gonna see how big of a file this is. What's up, Bruno? What's good, dude? Okay, Sinister is done. Yes, we are gonna be using, we're not just using basic order flow and balance, we're using slightly different variation, very similar, but what are we using here? We are using order book pressure gauge. It's kind of like order flow, but it's slightly tweaked to be a little bit better, so to pick up on its weakness. Yeah, analyze.py. Thanks for the follows, guys. Okay, so pumping out code there. I'm so confused. What is this? It's just like a. Yeah, appreciate you, Bruno. Yeah, we're gonna get this going. But yeah, Ryan Feathers. It's just a Python environment, I guess. We're just coding or AI coding things here. It's kind of what we're doing. Yeah, Bruno, we're gonna crush this out. We're getting this trading bot working. I need to know what this data is, though. That's the problem. So, for some reason, this... Yeah, I get that, but what are you trying to get the code to do? Okay, so we have a paper trading. So, Ryan, yeah, we're looking at Binance data right now. I could share you guys the thing. So one of my projects is called Core Alpha. This is the backtesting script. So right now we're just trying to double check that my data is good to go. I've already extracted it and all that stuff, but that's where I get my data. It's level 2 exactly. We have aggregated trades and book depth. It's not. Yeah, Gabriel, you can just start doing this with AI. You can basically do this on any computer. If you're on a computer, right? Well, you can still code from, hey, when you get this figured out and tested, look me up. I actively trade and went to buy. Okay. All right, William Houston. I will let you know. Level 3, level 2, same thing. We're using order book and tick level data. Level 3 is just more levels to the order book. Level 2 is very similar. Level 3 is like the entire order book in existence, which is too much data. Like you don't need that much order book data. Versus level 2, which is what, like 20 levels? I don't know. I don't know where it goes from level 2 to level 3. It's kind of a... The level 1, level 2, level 3 is like a traditional aspect. Like it's traditional. Please help with this? Okay. Uncovered information. So when I look at data, I'm looking at WebSocket data from a crypto exchange. It's almost like direct market access. I'm getting, trades. I'm getting whatever I need. So it's not. There's no level 3, level 2 when it comes to crypto data. You just get the WebSocket data and you pull what you need. Now, when it comes to Binance Vision data, yes, there's going to be aggregated trades and book depth, which I'm pretty sure Data Bento has every order event. All right, let me get the exact, because I know what you're saying. I don't really. What's the difference between level 3? I'm sure level 3 has good. I just don't remember what the stocks. I don't know. We're saying level 1. Okay. Yeah, level 3 data means. Okay, well now it's saying there's no such thing as level 3 data, but okay, level 1 data, last place, okay. Who sees it? Everyone, free, most worked platform, okay. Level 2, okay, this is the order book. A real-time view of the order book, multiple price levels and bids, okay. That's what we're, level 3. Okay, level 3 is completely different. I don't know what it's, I don't know. MBO. Well, I don't actually trust this. Let's see if, let's see what Google says here. Is Binance, it's not my I can't actually trade on it, but they have free data. So it's my preferred data source. So level 3 doesn't exist. Well, it says it's in the context of stocks. Binance I can pull WebSocket data, so it has order book data and tick level data at 100 milliseconds. That's not for stocks. I don't know what you guys are looking at, but we're literally all I need is the order book, at least 5 to 10 levels, and the trades coming in. Like that's all that I really need to make my trading algorithm. So individual order. Hold on. In the time you took, all you could have learned to really made it working. Scene, what are you doing? Scene, we've been coding in the background, dude. That's the issue. You didn't even see this. You didn't even see what we're doing. We're doing 3 different things at one time. We're also trying to figure out what does order level 3 data mean. There seems to be a little bit of confusion on that. Just a little bit, okay? I don't know what other data you can get from, like an exchange works literally like with an order book and tick level. Like their exchange engine only works with that sort of data, right? Like if I'm creating an exchange, I'm just working with an order book and let's see. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. I'm gonna figure it out, guys. We got there. We'll get there. Let me just get this in here. Okay. Okay, we're back to here. All right. Cannot be categorized as a single market data level. So Binance WebSocket data, because it includes multiple data streams with different levels of detail. Some of its streams provide basic level, while the others more level 2 equivalent. Level 3 is used differently in the crypto world. Binance does not provide this traditionally. Okay. Market by order data. No individual user ID and like, okay, Binance aggregated data. Explain. What is this level 3, guys? Hey, what's going on, Mud? Is an exclusive non-public order entry system. Oh. However, the term has been repurposed by modern data vendors. Oh, y'all are tripping. This is not. Level 3 is something completely different. Level 3 is. Oh. But wait, so level 3 is more than. Well, well, no, this is giving me exactly what I need to know, kind of. This is, it consists of order events, modification, ads. Oh, I see. Well, actually, I can get all of that data from Hyperliquid. They have the blockchain with these decentralized exchanges. I can still see ads or cancellations, though. Modifications might be slightly different, but when I'm monitoring the order book, I'm watching, 10 different levels, sell and buy side. I'm seeing the order book move at my certain frequency at 100 milliseconds. So I can see them clearing different, like I can see the order book moving, which is what you're saying, modifications, ads, cancelations. What's up, Nick? We're just kind of debating on what level 3 is. Let's see what trading strat. Yeah, level 3 is different. I'm saying Binance WebSocket data is like basically almost level 3. Now it's. Yeah, limit order book, exactly. That's what my algorithm needs. But if I layer the order book, you won't notice the level 2. How many layers of the order book does level 2 consider? Right? Is it 20 levels? Is it 100 levels? Is it, I know level 3 would be infinite levels. You can see the whole thing, right? But when it comes to a trading algorithm, I only really need like 10 to 5 levels. Limit order book is level 2. Yeah. I think, so level 3 has become its own thing. It's just like whatever you want it to be. So I understand that level 3 is not it's not, everything's coming in as it happens. So the latency is only your connection to the exchange. So I understand when I pull WebSocket data, I'm at 100 milliseconds, and that's what's limited. And so every snapshot, I'm getting a 100 millisecond snapshot. Nick, no, I don't trade daily, but I work on this code that will trade for me daily. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so Scene is saying L2 is somewhere between 10 and 5. Okay. No, yeah. Or it's called a binary stream, guys. When you're talking about what L3 is, it's a binary stream. Is like what Rhythmic would give you. Well, the frequency, level of data has nothing to do with the frequency? I would assume it does because, well, maybe not. Maybe L2 is just coming in real time. I don't know. It never crossed my mind. All I know is that I need my order book, I need tick level data. That's all I need. That's how exchanges work. Yeah, spoofing and layering. Yeah, we've been using deep learning at some time, Dark. We're doing crypto, Nick. Okay, I think we've identified that I'm using something in between level 2 and level 3. Even though level 3 is kind of like its own thing. We're doing level 2, okay? What I have is aggregated trades and book depth. I don't know if book depth is actually, I think it's some sort of compressed version of the order book, but it's good enough for what I need. Yeah. So it's level 2, yes, L. Level 2 data, we're using level 2 data. Level 2. How many levels? I have it downloaded here. Book depth. Hold on here. This is it. This is what the data is. It's not, this is, we got timestamp, we have percentage, we have depth and notional. So this is not your traditional order book. Let's see. I know this is not raw. This took order book data and compressed it. Is a level 2 market data from Binance likely representing cumulative order book depth snapshots. The column corresponds to the following timestamp percentage. Column represents the percentage based depth or slippage metrics. For example, -5 represents the depth of, the depth, the cumulative size or volume of orders up to that specific percentage depth. Okay. For gauging the overall market liquidity and identifying areas of potential support and resistance. So it's kind of like feature engineered order book data. Yeah, that's fine. They can front run me. We're just so yeah, that, like I said, this is book depth. Yeah, you're okay, bless you. We're doing Duck database, Ahmed. We're not doing MongoDB. Duck database is what we're using to look at my Parquet files. All right, let's just continue looking at the data. Unfortunately, my backtesting is going to be limited with this book depth, which is fine. I can test other edge or alpha really well with my aggregated trades. Well, we can account for it because I can, do some test slippage by doing buy and sell orders live, and then just basically test the slippage there, because we're not buying with that much money. Like we're not going to be taking levels of the order book out. There's too much liquidity. We're just going with the flow. Like the money I'm going to be trading with is not going to be moving the market. Can I identify order flow and deconfirmations? Well, hopefully my trading algorithm can identify. All right, we're trying to double check the data here. Everything's good. That's all we're kind of. And then I have my trading algo. But we can also try and run this here. So Python. Okay. So it looks like we're pulling Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum, and Solana. SMC or neither. We're doing our own thing. Okay, looks like we're pulling data. We're live pulling data. Okay, and we got XRP here too. Okay, cool. So it looks like this is working. I'm gonna let that collect some data. Can you check gold? I could look at gold, sure. I'm gonna look at gold. Gold. We got some gold here. All right, let's just go That's not what I want. Oh. Look at gold. Gold goes up for many, many years. So gold is breaking out. I don't know. It could probably go to 4,000. That's live? Wait, what? No. What I'm collecting is not. It's I think it's 500 milliseconds. I think we're pulling data every 500 milliseconds. So that's our. That's going to be our tick, because we're not running high frequency. We're trying to, gold. We're trying to take microstructure events and then, have that edge last for minutes, not just for, seconds. So we have to, we can start pushing it to 100 milliseconds for sure. Like we could definitely do that. But let's see here. So then I'll run analyze. Okay. Doesn't look like we have much here. Incorporate another price data feed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different data feeds. Wait, what are you considering microstructure for higher structural? Yeah, I can go back to what we were looking at here. So my main tier, which is, so we have number 1, which is a special type of order flow imbalance. It's called order book pressure gauge. Measures whether buyers or sellers are pushing harder on the order book and weighs that pressure by how far away the orders are from the current price. So add up all buy pressure minus all sell pressure, give more weight to orders closer to the price, then normalize it by total market depth so it's not too big. Tells you if the order book itself is leaning bullish or bearish, like a pressure sensor for hidden demand and supply. So that's our number 1 there. Then we got smart aggressor flow. It's just with math, Blessing. There's certain math where you can see this pressure, okay? Just using math. So what does the smart aggressor flow tracker do? It watches actual market order trades and adjusts sensitivity based on the market state, like zooming in during chaos or zooming out during calm. Scores each trade by its size relative to market depth, raise to a flexible power, then scale the total by how hot the market is. How can you see those pressures? How? Okay, it's pretty, it's not that, it's called order flow imbalance. Like, it's just a giant mathematical equation. I can show you the equation here. There it is. You ready, blessings? Oh, you can't even fit that whole thing in. I couldn't even fit the whole equation in there. So there's the formula. You could zoom in and steal it. There it is. We're going back to, I'm over, L, how can I overfit? I haven't even done any sort of back test. Nor have I done anything with anything. I'm just literally collecting data. We haven't even had the opportunity to overfit. It's not that macro. We're literally just trying to take microstructure edge, like order flow imbalance, which decays within 30 seconds, and we're trying to extrapolate that maybe to 5 minutes. Overfitting is where your equation kind of looks ahead. It basically is some leakage where it kind of just peeks ahead and sees data that was never really there if it was trading live. B stop on drawdown. How can I figure that? Yeah, Blessing, you just have to make a smarter algorithm that looks at those manipulation tactics. It's an adversarial market, so you need sophisticated techniques in order to not get stopped out. That's wrong, Scene, and we're gonna prove you wrong here with my. That was also just one of 4 different things. That's actually one of 20 different equations that we're using in this within this engine. You can see the engine is a lot of different math. Okay, it's an insane amount of math. The core alpha is these liquidation cascade predictor. So we have liquidation. We also have this basis reversion engine. Yeah, Toe, I have access to Binance WebSocket data, so I can see the order book up to 10 levels, and I have tick level data. So, yep, I'm pulling in the data I need, right? Like we're getting the data. Like the data's right here. We're getting our level 2 plus, right? Whatever it is between level 3 and level 2. This is not traditional land. This is everything that I'm gonna need is WebSocket data, okay? So yes, if you're using basic order flow imbalance and basic microstructure edge, yes, that's gonna decay really quickly. But there's mathematical layers you can add on to that extrapolate the edge further out. Well, I guess we'll see. Toe, I get it, right? It's a very challenging thing I'm doing here, and that's why I have my data. We're also doing paper trading. That's why we're testing it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to test my strategy thoroughly, make sure it's not overfit, not leaking, all that stuff. We're going to test it, and I'm going to test 100 different other strategies, okay? I'm just going to keep testing trading algorithms until one looks good. So I just run a bunch of code. Like that's kind of my strategy here. This is just one of many that we're going to run. I'm not fixated on this strategy at all. This might get deleted tomorrow, but I'm going to run it right now and test it. It's pretty simple. The more trading algorithms you're able to make and run, the better chances you are at finding something that's going to be profitable. It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's a fun experiment. Yeah, it's all research based. This is all research. I know there's a lot of different things the market does. I'm stuck. How well informed are you about how to do all this? Well, darn. I would say you have to be fairly informed just to get to this point where I'm collecting data and have this sort of data set. If I have aggregated trades and book depth for 3 years of Bitcoin perpetual data pulled from Binance, cleaned up, ready. Also, I do have a feature engineered version of this data. You have to be pretty darn involved in what is happening here. You need to understand Python in the sense that what you're trying to get. Yes, we're still in the yeah, X. We're still here, dude. We're still here. All right, let's. Wait a second. All right, I'm gonna delete that. Did we run the new check file? Is that what happened? I don't remember. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. All right, let's run this. Yes, we're doing this hobbyist level for sure, but the thing is, AI has allowed people to do things. Hobbyist level with AI's help is basically darn near professional. It's just, you know, we are limited with our data. That's the issue. I do have level 3 data from Hyperliquid, so all these, yeah. So I'm damn near like a full quant engineering firm here. I have all of the key structures to the internal pipeline to design these trading algorithms, right? I have the backtest, I have the paper trading, and I have all of the data that I would need live. I have access to Hyperliquid, which I can get level 2 data, or level 3 data. Honestly, man, I don't know what you're doing. You had OFI in your model 2 weeks ago, and it looks like you went backwards since then. See, you know how many things we've done? So I've started live streaming August 2nd, and I've run through probably over 100 pieces of different software. So I didn't go backwards. I've just learned so much by running all that code, okay? I know the exact workflow that I need. I know exactly what to tell GPT-5 to get the strategy. I know what we're trying to do here. Paper trading, like you need to pull all these different coins in. Who's building the curriculum? I'm the one guiding everything here. I am the agent. I don't understand. No one told me what to do here. I just figured it out on my own. I was like, I want to build trading algorithms and I also want to code. So I figured it out with GPT-5. Not too sure. I have no experience doing this now. Yeah. Y'all are, you don't remember, you don't realize how good GPT-5 is with mathematics and coding. That's the basis of what we're doing here. I could never, ever get to the point where I would ever be able to beat GPT-5 in any sort of aspect. Yeah, darn, exactly. I don't know what your level experience is, but you probably could not get to where I'm at right now without diving deep for months and months to understand what you need to do. I could spin you up. So we're actually looking at the pressures within the market. There's certain microstructures. You can see the pressure gauge in the order book. You can see the order flow coming in. That's all you really need. Those are the market primitives. Okay, from those you can do a ton of fancy math and see and predict the market, because microstructure edge legitimately does predict the market at a very high percentage rate, and it decays really quickly. So what we're doing is we're taking that high percentage hit rate. In case you decide to test it out, we are testing it right now. What do you think we're doing? Wait, what? Do you not realize what we're doing here? We have a paper trading test platform and we have the back test strategy here. Everything I'm doing is research-based Python code. But this is considered of what you're getting is not what. But you got to remember, I'm going to research this. Okay, I'm going to research the fine-grained details of all the alpha here. We're going to get, of course. We're going to find out. Right now we just theorized what we want to see, right? We theorized with GPT-5. Oh, it's looking at this, this, and this. Okay, test it. No one, we're telling you to pull level 3 down from above in case you want to test. I have Hyperliquid offers me level 3 data though. So if I do need level 3, we can get it. You ready here? This is the Explorer. So here, this is it. This is level 3 data. So you can see this is every transaction coming into the, so you see the place order, place order, cancel order, all this stuff here. This is level 3 data. It's public data. So I have access to pretty great data. So I'm just trying to help. There's a lot more granularity. It goes way even beyond plain data that's accessible for playing with it to pick up on hidden bonus. Yeah, Toe, I have the data, man. I know where the data is. Okay? Unfortunately, I'm dealing with whatever Binance Vision gives me. This is the best, most long-term data. So I might even just go 1-minute K-line data and develop a strategy there with just aggregated trades and other things. The thing is, I can still, even with 1-minute K-line and aggregated trades, I can look at 80% of the alpha that exists. Okay. Now, if I want to fill the gap with the 20%, sure, I need order book. yeah. But this is cool. Like you said, this is legitimate level 3, and you can pull their data from their S3 AWS bucket. So Hyperliquid does have the data that I would need. It's just 3 months of data. Actually, I could probably keep downloading data and get another month of data. But I do have access to the full order book style data from Hyperliquid. So if I really need that, then I could do that. But honestly, I'm just going to deal with whatever. I'm just going to deal with the limitations. Like my constraints are whatever data .binance.vision has for me. So. If you want pullable data, use Data Bento. Yeah. No, I know. I haven't used my credits up, so I know if I get an account, then I can get like 125 in credits. Data Bento. I know about it. So I guess I would want futures data, right? But at that point, so futures data is Chicago Mercantile Exchange. That's like the biggest one, right? What about, can I just get, hey, what's up, Libert? What's going on, man? What's up, dude? What's up? How you been, dude? All right, we're gonna go look at here. What kind of data do they have? Yeah, data. Connect. Connect to data. I want to connect to the data, yes. Explore a broad menu of data. Explore the variety of ways to access data from leading futures option exchange. Yes, please tell me. Tell me more. Now offering JSON. No, yeah, I know. There's no chance it's free, but I want to see. Sometimes it's cheaper to go directly to the source, and you can obviously choose what to pull. So let's say I just want like a year of ES Mini or something, and then I don't know. It might be cheaper to go directly to Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I don't know. Of course, they're not going to tell me. This is some BS. I got all the data I need right here. Hyperliquid. Maybe Avantis has data. QuickNode. What's QuickNode? Let me look at QuickNode. VUS is this QuickNode. QuickNode is a comprehensive blockchain development, provides fast, reliable, and scalable infrastructure for. Okay. QuickNode. What's the pricing? That's what I want to know. Looks cool. But what? Why would I pay? But Toe, you can get free. The thing is, Binance has free data already, and Binance is the best one. I can get free data for mostly all crypto exchanges. That I feel is kind of funny to pay for something that's already free. Now maybe they have the institutional grade binary stream, then yeah, that makes sense to pay for it. But the thing is, it's free data is from the exchange itself. It's like direct market access data. You got to understand the data you can pull from Binance's public WebSocket is extremely fine-grained. Now this is preying on people who don't understand that, which is kind of iffy to me, because most, like, Binance is the best one. Where can I go find developers to work for me? Just use AI, dude. Just start using AI, Tokyo. AI is the best developer. He's got you. It's indexed and isn't capped. I'm pretty sure. So right now I'm pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different streams of Binance data right now as we speak. I probably could pull more streams. Yes, probably capped at some certain. Yeah, Binance probably has a cap. Let's find out. Well, hold on, L. The only edge that you can really look at is order book and tick level data. Everything else is those are the market primitives. The order book, which includes cancellations, it includes everything the order book does, right? And then the tick level coming in. So that's all the data that really does exist. There's nothing really else. Yeah, there's like open interest, all those other things. Sure, yeah. But at the end of the day, the market primitives is just, order book and the trades coming in, the ticks. I don't know what. Yeah, exactly. I know about all the accoutrements. Okay, we got it. Yeah, there's other. So, bro, so a single WebSocket connection can listen to 1,024 streams. Okay, 1,000 streams. I can look at the entire coins. Like, I can pull insane amounts of data. You were limited to 300 connection attempts per IP address every 5 minutes. I don't think people understand, like, crypto is the most it's the best source of free data. Like, there's a reason why I'm only doing crypto. It's because this is the stuff. Like, this is professional level free data. Yeah, word on the street is we're just like diving deep on the data right now. Everyone's like, the data. All right, let's look at if we got anything interesting from this Python analyze. Binance data. It's freeing. For testing and building and all, sure, but in the live market, those limitations will affect you. I don't see any limitations. The limitations are going to be my latency. Those are the biggest limitations. How quickly the data is coming in, what is my latency to the exchange? My latency, obviously pushing orders and then getting it back. Those are the biggest constraints. I don't know what. What? No, you're looking at the old version, dude. I think you're looking at the API. I'm looking at the WebSocket. So what did you look up? Did you look up the REST API versus the WebSocket? And also, are you looking at version 4? Because I'm looking at version 5. There's different versions of the API. So when it comes to cap data, I have the Google thing right here. It says WebSocket connection can listen to a maximum of 1,024 streams, 24 hours valid, ping pong, incoming message rate limit is limited to 5 incoming messages per second. Oh, wait. Okay, so is this limiting the incoming message rate? Is that what you're saying? But the thing is, I can, if I don't understand, how is that limiting though? Incoming, how is? Because couldn't I just lag what I needed? WebSocket is old. Incoming message rate limit, there is limit on it, but the standard is necessary to practice. Yeah, exactly. They need to limit that because, but the thing is you can do 5 and then do another 5 and then do another 5. You can't just spam it with, give me 1,000 coins. You can programmatically, kind of load up the data that you need. Yeah, but the thing is, you're thinking this, it's 5 per second, but I can get a maximum of 1,000 streams. So to get to 1,000, it takes like 10 seconds to get up to max data input. So there's nothing limiting with that. This is just, once I'm connected, I'm connected. I think you're saying this differently, Toe. And yeah, I think you're highly confused on the WebSocket data. The WebSocket data is good, dude. I don't know what you're saying. Toe found that show years ago. Maybe he did, and he's just like, it's limiting. The WebSocket's limited. But it's like, no, it's really not. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm pulling 5. I could pull another 5. So I could programmatically say, hey, start pulling all coins. He's thinking that's the latency. That's not the latency. There's nothing. That's nothing to do with the latency. That's just how many you can talk to the WebSocket. 5 per second. AKA you can pull Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum, Solana, XRP every second. So if I wanted all those 5, I could do that 1 second, and I can pull another 5 coins, right? But once you're connected, you're getting that real-time feed. 10,000 milliseconds, that's not the lag. This has nothing to do with the lag. This is just how often you can spam the server. If I can pull 1,000 coins, 1,000 L2 data sources, right? Tick level and order book at 100 milliseconds for 1,000 coins, okay? That's limiting to you? It sounds like lag. Yeah, there is lag at 100 milliseconds. You can own the 100 milliseconds for sure. But if you're really working with that level of fine grain data, then you're doing something. You're doing something. How many requests support? Yeah, so 1,020. So Binance WebSocket, you can have 1,000 different streams of data. So I guess 2 streams would be, one would be aggregated trades and one would be order book depth. Why am I using ChatGPT? This is the only way I'm able to do this stuff is with AI. I'm not able to do this stuff on my own, okay? AI is augmenting me to be able to do the sophisticated code. It allows me to learn very complicated subjects and also do very cool things that I wasn't able to do before. This is why we use AI. Coding isn't hard. Yeah, but quantitative finance coding is extremely hard. Maybe, the things that you were coding wasn't that difficult, but doing advanced mathematics, GPTs, it is contributing to the lag. I would have this way quicker if it wasn't lagging so much. All this lag, man. All right, we need to, let's see here. I'm trying to freaking analyze this data, but it's taking forever. There's something wrong with the script, but it's okay. We'll get that going. And we're also trying to do two things at once, so let's see, analyze needed. We're analyzing the data. Python analyze.py. Okay? We'll get our little analysis here. We're gonna actually, we'll keep it thinking mini. Beep up. Ronan, what do you robotic noises for? All right, Data Bento, no. ChatGPT, not that one. Chicago Mercantile Exchange, maybe. Hyperliquid Explorer, we're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with QuickNode. Oh yeah, we were looking at this over here. I have Bella 3 from Cognitive AI is Proto AGI with enhanced. Bro, I would have known about something beating GPT-5. If something beat GPT-5's intelligence, it would be all over my feed. I'm very locked into this world here, okay? Unless this just came out and you can... Yeah, exactly, dude. You're BSing it. You're probably using GPT-5 under the hood, dude, and just trying to, wrapper it, dog. I would have known. You have no idea. I would have been the first one notified about a GPT-5 breaking AI. It doesn't matter. If it's not beating GPT-5, there's no reason to try it. I already pay for GPT-5. I get great results. What is there to talk about here? I already know for a fact that AI is not better. Yeah, exactly. He's got 0.007 sharp, dude. That's not even good. I don't even want to sign up for your AI, dude. Quen is better. Never heard of Bella 3. With you telling me as a TikTok comment is not credible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. We'll give it a Bella 3 AI. All right, we'll just see if GPT. Nope. You're not even SEO'd properly, dog. Google couldn't know what you're doing. It doesn't know. It's okay, Hugging Face. We can go to Hugging Face and see what the top... Tencent, Baidu. Oh yeah, Ernie. Ernie was supposed to be really good. No, it's okay. I'm gonna try Ernie again. I forgot. Ernie was messing up big time. All right, let's see how big this SDK is. Oh, it's only 5,000 lines. This is doable. Okay, Avantis, unite. All right, let's see if we can't get X1 to look at it. Input exceeds the... What indicators do you use? We're using basically order flow imbalance and a lot of other things. It's a lot to go over, Remus. You can re-watch the live stream. I do go over 4 of them. So if you go to my YouTube, you can re-watch the live stream. Yeah, you can go to YouTube Live and see the whole thing HD, 60 frames per second. So nothing's holding you guys here. What? Am I lost? I think you are looking very lost. Your photo doesn't look like you're doing so hot, and you have a bunch of brain rot. I think you might be lost more than I am. Toe, what did you find out about Binance WebSocket? What is limiting about, what is so limiting about my Binance WebSocket? Like, how are you're getting such a superior connection. I know that there is the WebSocket, and then the better is the binary stream. The binary stream is better, okay? I know about the binary stream, okay? Toe found the lag. Toe might be extremely lost on what the WebSocket is, okay? The market primitives are order book and tick level data of any asset, okay? So you can do a lot with just that data, all right? Ultimately, sure, we have some limiting data. We're not trying to pull in every little piece of detail, We're not that cool. Oh yeah, DeepSight V2 apparently is cool. All right, let's see if Ernie can hook it up with like an analysis. Toe, you're already wrong, bro. I'm pulling 500 millisecond data. I'm literally proving you wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. You're completely wrong, Toe. Toe, look at my data here. Oh, wait. I have 800 lines of code here. Every 500 milliseconds, I'm pulling in data for each coin here from Binance. Oh, somehow I'm doing the impossible. Link to GitHub? No problem, man. It's not on GitHub, but you can... I'll post some more. You can look at the timestamps here, dude. These are timestamped out. This isn't... This is timestamped out to millisecond. So, you ready? I can prove it to you. You ready? You ready here? Okay. All right, so I'm asking, what's the frequency of the data pull we're getting here? Well, if... Okay, well, we're pulling that data because it's that's my decision engine. Yes, I know. I'm not pulling all orders. Why would I want all the orders? I have no reason to pull the entire market order book. I don't want the entire market order book. I think we're highly misaligned, right? I can pull 100 millisecond WebSocket data, right, for 5 levels of order book. Let's just say 5 levels, okay, with tick level trades. You don't understand. You are not going to be able to take advantage of that full order book. 5 levels of order book is going to be as sophisticated as you need for microstructure events. Yes, 5 levels. Multi-level order flow and balance only needs 5 levels to see the pressure of the book. You don't need 100 levels of the order book. Okay? Yes, Adulu. We're just building a piece of software that can trade crypto futures for you automatically. That's basically what we're doing here. You're similar to LM, you only need to have compressed data, otherwise you get... Yeah. Well, Remis, when you normalize data to something, your data going into like a training pipeline for AI changes completely from whatever you see. You normalize it and you completely change it. You tokenize it sometimes. Yes, exactly. L. 100%. you're right. There's no math in my trading algorithm that requires 100 levels. You got to understand, if I'm looking at the order book every 100 milliseconds, right? As the order book changes every 100 milliseconds, I see the laddering effect. You can see the whole thing. You're reacting in real time, essentially. The market doesn't just spike up in freaking 100 levels. Top 5 is 100. So look at multi-level order flow imbalance. MOFI. Y'all are tweaking on the level orders. I already know about this, guys. Like, we don't need to discuss it anymore, okay? I'm not using the full order book. It's okay. You guys, go ahead and use your full order book thing. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. This guy just said the influence of hundreds, thousands of orders, a couple orders of price. But, okay, L. Okay, you guys need to explain why my math, you don't even know my math, so you don't really know what I'm even doing here. All right, we can go here. We can go here. I'm just gonna go instant. I don't need. I don't even know what to say. We're tweaking, man. We need to know about the order flow. Well, no, honestly, if you guys, okay, we're gonna prove it out. Like, I'm gonna ask GPT-5, do I need more than 5 to 10 levels of order book? Why do you keep throwing around buzzwords and think it's making a difference? What am I throwing around? There's no buzzword. In order flow imbalance, the number of order books you need depends on how much detail you want to capture versus how noisy and costly. So when you're looking at over, I guess, 20 to 50 levels, you're gonna pick up on spoofing. It's significantly noisier, dude. So much noise. Yeah, right. Literally. Guys, when you look at more than 20 to 50 levels of order book, the amount of noise that's coming in is staggering. And this is going to mess up your trading algorithm. Reducing noise is extremely important. 5 to 10 levels with distance weighting is usually sufficient. For liquid assets into long horizon imbalances, consider 20, but always apply decaying weights. Going beyond 50 rarely adds signal. Okay. I just proved it out. Going above, okay, so I guess maybe 20 and 30 levels, like if you're going real crazy on illiquid assets, aka illiquid. So when you're going illiquid assets, meaning you're gonna move the price, then you need to look at 20, 30 levels because you're about to move the price. For liquid assets, 5 to 10 levels, totally sufficient. Yes, we're looking at order flow imbalance for sure, and we don't need. You could literally look at top of level and still see OFI. But we will be pulling multi-level order flow imbalance. Cool. Now we can move on. Did I get my analysis? All right, we got my analysis here. Let's see. Look, we have my analysis right here. Like, as we've been discussing, whatever you guys were talking about, the order book, I've gotten data, and I've run another strategy successfully. Okay, so y'all are behind arguing to some guy on TikTok. Okay, we just let the EMA. Yeah, I don't know. I could do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my full 2019 data set of 1 minute K-line candles and crush your soul. I'm the bigot. Okay, that's Toe. You're cool, dude. It's cool, dude. Basically, you're overfitting your algorithm with small details. Yes, we love overfitting. That's our favorite thing. And we also want to use half the order book. 0.5 levels. Hey, what's up, heavy hitters? How's it going, man? Other than reducing levels, is there anything else you're doing to reduce noise? There's tons of stuff user. If you want me to, we can pull out the engine. I do want to see what happened here. So mild edge at 15 minutes for directional stuff. Okay, but spreads are small. Flow without short horizon looks cleaner. So this is the data that we're going to tune from, okay? As you can see here, we have all this data here, right? Okay, so Solana is giving me the best spread. Solana's giving me, so it's probably, Solana's probably being more volatile. What are you creating, bro? No, we're doing just a Python trading bot. Just a Python trading bot. No, nothing, it's crypto. It's crypto based. So why was Solana giving me a better, that's weird because it's just following the same thing. Did I give you guys my GitHub? You guys can, yep. Toe, you have no idea, bro. We've literally ran the strategy and we're getting the data from it and we're about to tune it again. Okay, we're gonna bail out of that. What's the method? What do you mean the method? Like, what's the math? You want to know about the math? I can summarize the math again here. Not a problem, Toe. Well, yeah, thank you, Toe. Toe knows all about the code, apparently. And he's on TikTok. He's TikToking with the TikToker. Okay. So... okay, this was too simple of language. It's not open source. We literally just, Lynn, we just made this today. You can follow my GitHub. I'll post some code up there for sure. If you want to join the Discord as well, I have the Discord too. And I post code in there. I already have some code in there. I don't know if you're in the Discord already either, but yeah. Ronan, it's okay. We welcome Toe, okay? Toe thinks we're pulling data every 5 seconds. For some reason, I'm not too sure why, but we are pulling data. I can't operate on the high frequency. I can't do high frequency. Okay, appreciate you, Lynn. No, I'm not, Toe. All right, you ready, Toe? Toe, stick around, you ready? I need a script that pulls 100 millisecond order book and tick level data from Binance and test the latency and other data like frequency and whatnot. I want the quickest test WebSocket script for BTC perp Python. Okay, Toe, we're gonna make a script that will prove what I'm saying, right? So okay, so So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna show you what we're gonna subscribe to on the Binance WebSocket. We're gonna subscribe to 100 millisecond aggregated trades and order book. Okay. We're gonna run a little script and we're gonna measure the latency. We're gonna measure key data that I will need eventually. So it's something I will need to use eventually. We're gonna close out of this WebSocket connections. Level 3, okay, first off, level 3 doesn't, whatever you guys are saying level 3 was, it's kind of become its own little thing, right? Level 3, level 2, level 1 doesn't really exist in the crypto space. Okay, we get WebSocket data, we got all the good data, okay? Level 3 is something on its own. Now I understand level 1 is just like the basic. Look. We're gonna run the latency test, okay? New file, we're gonna make it called web.py. So okay, subscribes to the 100 millisecond diff order book depth and 100 millisecond aggregated trades. Now I'm seeing, yeah, so if we're only pulling the 100 millisecond diff order book depth, I want to know what the, yeah. Caps me, lol. Okay, it exists. When I'm saying it doesn't exist, yeah, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all are confusing me, but not really. Level 3 doesn't have a real definition. I'm just saying that, okay? Level 3 versus level 2. Level 2 would be a limited amount of order book data, and level 3 would be the entire order book. That's as far as I understand it. Okay. Yes, I know. Level 3 is the binary stream. So everything that's coming in, if the order book changes, it'll print it, right? If anything changes in the order book, it prints. Or if a trade comes in, it prints. Right? So you're getting that frequency. That's level 3. I understand. But what's the difference between pulling level 3, which is the entire order book, like thousands of levels of order book? You know, technically infinite amounts of order book. I guess it goes to 0, but they can go infinitely up, right? There's limited on the sell side or the buy side, I guess. But when you're dealing with that type of data, the frequency of it coming in is what it's up to the trade that happens. Does it only print if the trade happens? All right, let's go Python. So we're pulling the order book data here. I'm getting about, aggregated trade is about 4 messages per second. Yeah, I mean, we're getting decent data here. Like, I don't know what else y'all are tweaking on about. All right, we can close out of that. We're basically calculate that from the exchange that we're trading on, but obviously we'll calculate it from what Binance offers at VIP level, whatever the 0 tier. but currently we're just looking at how well the math. We want to avoid any sort of noise when it comes to just looking at the core math and its predictive ability. So I'm pretty sure what my script here does, it doesn't necessarily take into account any sort of costs because we're just focusing on the core math. So you can see we just have a bunch of numbers here. So I'm proving you guys wrong. I already have all the data here. You ready? You ready? We're pulling the 20 levels, the top 20 levels. Ready? Okay. You guys zoom in, like turn your phone. Zoom in. You ready? We're gonna do Python web. Cool. There we go. This is at 100 milliseconds. We're not pulling data. You might. So guys, do you not see what's going on here? You ready? We're gonna pull in the data, and I will summarize it for you guys. Okay. Why am I having high computer load? But yeah, guys, it's look, that was interesting. The CPU was getting clobbered there by the. Looks like we didn't pull any of the data. Roman, we're pulling. Yeah, we get it updated every 100 milliseconds. Ronan, I source ideas just from GPT-5 in my own brain. Traffic, we're just doing some coding right now. Oh, we're AI coding. You're right, that whatever I just did there really slammed it. Yeah, we have to update the code. No, you guys don't understand. There is certain ways to connect to the Binance, and the 100 milliseconds is the quickest amount of data you can pull. You guys are highly confused on what's going on here. So I'm pulling data at 100 milliseconds. Yes, refresh rate. Okay, but you're saying I can only pull in 5-second refresh rate. I'm confused on where we're differentiating what you guys think, because if y'all know the WebSocket for Binance, it's right here. I'm literally showing you guys what we're connecting to. I'm not choosing. This is not like a simulated data source at 100 milliseconds. We're legitimately connecting to something that gives me the updated data every 100 milliseconds, right? That is enough. That's fine grained enough. All right, let's see if my CPU gets clobbered here. So there it is. It's coming in, guys. Let's just see what happens here if I just close it. Okay, so what do you know? I don't know what you guys are tweaking out about, but I'm doing it. Somehow I'm doing the impossible here that you guys think. All right, let's see. I do have a script that auto updates my clock to a time server nearby, so it's like really synced up. All right, well, I think you're just kind of. No, I can pull 1,000 different pieces of coins or data streams. Each one, like, so aggregated trades at 100 milliseconds is its own WebSocket connection, right? And then I'm connecting to 2 WebSocket connections here with the depth 20 at 100 milliseconds and aggregated trade. So I'm pulling 20 levels of the order book. Yes, Toe, I understand. If you're thinking high frequency trading, yes, it's constrained. But when you understand that I'm not high frequency trading, I think maybe that's where you're thinking. Toe, I think you're locked in thinking I'm trying to do high frequency. I know that's probably where you're getting at. If you can explain your reasoning a little bit better, I'm still like your words have not. Have you created strategies that work? Yeah, Ronan, we had something that works here, and I got the data from it. So we were running something completely fine. We got the data from it. So now it's basically a bunch of research. When you run a strategy, it's never perfect at first. And also, I barely ran this for 30 minutes. So the data here is going to just be preliminary to make sure everything was working. Once I have something working live, then I can go back and extrapolate the edge and then work it towards my backtest data. No, L. We have data every 100 milliseconds. There's not every 5 seconds. I have 1 minute K-line data. I will do a 1 minute K-line. No, I don't. Okay, you ready, bro? I got you. It's right here. You ready? Here's my data from Binance. You ready? You ready? You ready, man? I don't think you're ready, dude. This is my workflow. I don't think you understand. You ready? I'm gonna go into my terminal. I'm gonna click Python run. And this is going, oh, well, whoopsies. Python run.py. So this is going to update aggregated trades. We're going to update book depth. We're going to update funding rates. We're going to update index price K-lines. We're going to update just normal K-lines. This is all for Bitcoin, by the way. We're going to update mark price 1 K-lines, metrics, and premium index K-lines. This is pulling data from the Binance thing. Currently, my 1 minute K-line data goes up to 2020. So yeah, I can do a fairly sophisticated strategy. The only thing we're working with that constraint was this book depth, which is only up to 3 years. So I have aggregated trades, which is 170 gigabytes here. But yeah, I have the 1 minute K-line. So what you're thinking about is you can only subscribe to 5 messages, aka 5 WebSocket streams per second. I don't think you guys understand. After those 5 seconds is over, you can update that and get another 5. So when you connect to a WebSocket, it's a stream of data at 100 milliseconds. Okay, so what you guys thought is that if I wanted to look at 10 different crypto coins, the level and the tick level order book data, right? You would have to split that up into 2 seconds. So you'd have to do 5 for 1 second and then hit the other 5 for another second. So you don't hit the rate limit. But once you're connected, you're pulling in whatever you connect to, which is up to 100 milliseconds. So I know exactly what's going on. Y'all are just tweaking. It's kind of fun to, you know. I'm getting, no. Al, you're still thinking wrong. When I pull a WebSocket connection, you're confusing the 5 messages thing, okay? That's all. Like, I see where the confusion is. Yeah, I've literally run a script and I proved it out here. You ready? So we have latency of 1.4 seconds, unfortunately. So we're getting 10 to 12 messages per second during activity, okay? So this is already proving, y'all, it was not 5 messages per second. This is 10 to 12 messages per second. And that's just what happened to have come in. Yeah, what do you want me to ask? I'll just ask what the limitations. It already knows. Like if it didn't know, I wouldn't have been able to connect to the web here. Like we can connect to it again, guys. It's no big deal. We're already connecting to. We're doing our downloading right now. But yeah, we'll entertain this for just a little bit longer, and then yeah, and then I'll just keep pushing on what we're doing here. Okay, so I downloaded everything. Look, we're just gonna find out what the limitations are, but at the end of the day, even if it was 1 second bar, like even if I only had 1 second, you know, it wasn't 10 to 15 per second, whatever it is, even if it was 1 second bar, that's still enough for me to do what I need to do. Okay, paste the Binance WebSocket page. You can't just paste the whole, I can have Google look it up for you. So we go to AI mode. Binance WebSocket. You ready? Ready? Version 5. Are you guys looking at version 5? There's different versions. I'm using the newest one. I don't know if you guys might be looking at version 4. Are you looking at version 4? Connecting to the Binance WebSocket API version 5. Okay. Okay, so spot streams, a maximum of 5 incoming messages per second is allowed per WebSocket connection. Futures, a slightly higher. Okay, so that's what we had. We had 10 incoming messages per second. Okay, 5 to 10. 5 to 10 per second is totally fine with what I need to do. But the thing is, I have Hyperliquid though. That's kind of what we're actually going to end up using anyways. So. So still, Binance is better than what I can get from Hyperliquid. Okay, I think we've come to the conclusion that you're right. I'm getting 10 messages per second for my because I only deal with futures. We've come to the conclusion. We're all here. Yeah, I mean 10 messages per second is totally fine with me. Sounds great. Okay, I appreciate you, Toe. Like, we were just a little bit confused. But the thing is, y'all still understand, like even at 10 messages per or 10 updates per second, that's so much noise. We're probably still gonna have to like I'm still probably gonna have to cut that. So 10 messages per second that's 100 milliseconds. Well, that's troubling. That's a troubling accident. So what else is corrupt in your code base then? Wait, what? No, nothing was corrupt. We we knew the data was coming at 100 milliseconds, which is, or whatever it is, 10 messages per second. What is that? That doesn't add up, does it? Well, no, 1,000 milliseconds is, yeah. So that does add up. So I knew we were pulling at 100 milliseconds, which would be 10 per second. So I don't understand what's going on here. Y'all are tweaking. We're not trying to do high frequency trading. So this is already way too fast. We're gonna need to like somehow, we're gonna have to reduce the noise somehow, but all is good, guys. I have high latency. Like I don't know what's going on. Like I even if this is great, like the connection, the data I have, great. I love it. To get that type of data on the other side, like traditional land, it's going to cost a lot of money. I've already measured my latency on Hyperliquid. I have 1.4 second latency. Okay, I have a high latency on the Hyperliquid exchange. That's not what we're doing though. So I think everyone is confused. We're not doing high frequency trading. We are looking at microstructure indicators, but we're trying to take that, edge and extrapolate that out further to minutes. Okay, we're not doing high frequency trading. I know, but even with low frequency, why do I need that many messages per second? If only one trade comes in every second and the order book is just freaking out, that's just noise. So at the end of the day, we can look during times of high stress where the orders are flowing in, sure. But majority of the time, you define what noise is. Okay. Well, guys, at the end of the day, I'm just researching, guys. There's no need to be telling me what to do. I'm just going to continue doing what I do, right? I will continue to use the Binance data, okay? Y'all can't stop me from Binance. I have the edge, dude. I don't need your edge. Why would I need your edge? Your edge is stale and gross. Your edge is bad, okay? Y'all are fixated on the WebSocket connection. When at the end of the day, I already knew we were pulling it 100 millisecond. Like we already knew. Like I've known we can pull at 100 millisecond. That's perfectly fine. But why were you guys freaking out about the 100 millisecond thing? That's the question. You shall pay the tolls. Yes, guys, let me blow up my account. It's all good. You guys aren't giving me anything that's useful. Okay. Either way. Oh, wow, this is still working. All right, we need to get a better I think we've moved past the WebSocket. The WebSocket is totally fine for what I need. Like I think we fully understand the Binance WebSocket is completely fine. Yeah. What are they saying? 10 messages is different to 100 milliseconds translate into computable data. Because look, all I'm saying, I say 100 milliseconds because that's what I see the code connecting to. We connect to at 100 milliseconds depth and aggregated trades. When I connect to the WebSocket, that's what we connect to. That's why I say that. Now, if there's some nuance to that, you can't do all that with 10 messages. No, seriously, we're not actually coding to the 100 millisecond. We're taking in that data, but then we're obviously probably going to aggregate that. We're just pulling in that data and we're doing the feature engineering on that data. Right? Does that make sense? I think my decision engine is like every 2 seconds. It's not like we're taking into consideration what you guys are saying, right? I think that's why when I pull this data, right, this is refreshing like every 2 seconds, because every 2 seconds it's recalculating things. But the thing is, I have all the data here and it was giving me decent edge. So I don't know what you guys are tweaking out about. My code ran and it was giving me not enough bips, but it was still giving me some bips. You guys gotta understand, this was working for the small amount of data set we have, it worked. So I don't know what everyone's freaking out about. I have data, it worked. It literally worked. Like I proved we worked it. It needs to be tuned, of course, but this is why I have this giant file right here. Like whatever I did worked completely fine. While y'all were freaking out about the WebSocket, my thing was running and it was completely fine. So I think we're gonna call it a night, guys. Like we would love for you to follow along, see if it look, I could just be totally full of shit and this will never work, but I guess you guys can check up in a month or so. But yeah, all that being said, I do have work tomorrow, which sucks, but I do this on my free time. So YouTube, we'll see you later.